Hello dear traders and investors. Analytical service in touch Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for paying attention to us. Dear viewer, we kindly ask you to like this video in advance. Your like is greatly needed for the development of the project Guru.Markets. We will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company Fresenius Medical Care AGADR, ticker, FMS. This review was generated using data as of April 19, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company Fresenius Medical Care AGADR belongs to the subcategory Treatment. 82 organizations are participating in the comparison. This is very representative. Let's start with summary data for the company. If you want, you can pause the video. We suggest looking at all the indicators of the organization in question more carefully. Access to the table with the ticker structure is absolutely free and open. Well, let's get started. Market capitalization of the company Fresenius Medical Care AGADR is $11.38 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $281 billion. Fresenius Medical Care AGADR has a share of 4.055%. It is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $15.02 billion. With a subcategory balance sheet capitalization of $65 billion. Fresenius Medical Care AGADR constitutes a share of 22.94%. By comparing the shares of stock exchange and book value, we can see the following. Occupied share Fresenius Medical Care AGADR in the subcategory in case of stock market capitalization assessment is 4.055%. The book value is 22.94%, which is 466% more than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Overall company rating Fresenius Medical Care AGADR will be demonstrated at the very end of the review. Please review the progress of the study in full. The company's financial liabilities amount to $13.219 billion. Debt-to-book capitalization represents 88% of capital. Result on the company's financial obligations. Tolerable, 0 points. The ratio of the company's market value to its profit is 21.1. With an average in the subcategory of 38.2, this is 45% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the market price-to-earnings ratio in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $539 million. Future earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $817 million. 51.6% more than now. Assessment of projected future profit indicators in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's price-to-revenue ratio is 0.5. The average in the subcategory is 1.3 and this is 62% lower than the average in the subcategory. Assessment of the stock market value to revenue ratio in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $21,030 million. Forward revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $31,880 million. 52% more than now. Assessment of projected future sales performance in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Good, 1 point. If you are interested in this analytics, then in this case, please subscribe to our analytics and click on the bell. For you, because it is free, you will be the one who will greatly help the channel spread Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for your subscription. The margin is 2.6%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.5%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 0.9%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 11.549%. This is a 185% increase in market capitalization share. And this fact shows the discrepancy between the exchange value of the organization Fresenius Medical Care AGADR, rather towards underestimation. The amount of capital per employee of the organization is equal to $95,000. Whereas for the subcategory it is $270,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 64.8%. Estimation of the amount of capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The amount of profit per individual employee of the company is $4,500. With the average for the subcategory, $7,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 36%. Estimation of profit per each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the company is $176,000. In the subcategory there are $204,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 16%. Estimation of revenue for each company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of short transactions corresponds to 0.2%, with an average for the subcategory of 5.8%. This is an indicator of possible short squeeze risk. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 54% for the company Fresenius Medical Care AGADR. Whereas for the subcategory the RSI level, 14, is approximately 40%. Technically, securities of the subcategory are valued lower than those of Fresenius Medical Care AGADR. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price Fresenius Medical Care AGADR and subcategory companies. We can see that over 12 months the company's shares Fresenius Medical Care AGADR showed dynamics of -13.5%. Against price dynamics in the subcategory -4.9%. This doesn't say anything unambiguously, but we need to take this fact into account. The result is as follows: 5.5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is -2.2 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market as a whole, we can note that the average result for the entire market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a 5.5 score for the company Fresenius Medical Care AGADR. Let's look at the table of orders, which is available. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made by the stock valuation information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free. Link in pinned comment. It should be recalled that on March 27, 2024, we published the order. Company ticker FMS. Information and Reference Assessment System Guru.Markets. The following decision was made on this order. Close the order. Profit was 2.5%. Many thanks to everyone for watching this video and for using the information and reference system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the most excellent audience on the planet.